In Japan, there is a mysterious creature that does not live in distant mountains or deep forests, but hides beneath rivers, ponds, rice fields, and irrigation canals, places that feel familiar and harmless. This creature is called the Kappa. For centuries, Japanese children were warned about it not as a monster of fantasy, but as something real enough to fear. The legend of Kappa is not just a ghost story. It is a reflection of how ancient people understood danger, nature, and survival. Kappa is usually described as a small humanoid creature with green skin, webbed hands and feet, and a turtle-like shell on its back. Its face looks partly human, yet strangely unnatural. The most important feature of the Kappa is the shallow dish on top of its head, which must always be filled with water. According to legend, this water is the source of the Kappa's strength. If the water spills, the Kappa becomes weak or powerless. This detail reveals something important. The life of the Kappa is completely tied to water. Unlike many mythical creatures that live far away from human settlements, Kappa inhabits places people interact with daily: streams, canals, ponds, and rice paddies. In ancient Japan, these were the most dangerous environments, especially for children. Without modern safety knowledge, fences, or warning signs, accidental drownings were common. The Kappa legend emerged as a way to explain these tragedies and prevent them from happening again. Instead of saying, "the water is dangerous," people said, "Kappa lives there." In traditional stories, Kappa is often portrayed as cruel and mischievous. It drags people into the water, especially children, and in darker versions of the myth, it even consumes human organs. These terrifying details were not meant for entertainment. Fear was a survival tool. A frightening story was far more effective than a simple warning, especially in a time when knowledge was passed down orally. Interestingly, many Kappa stories focus on children. In agricultural Japan, adults spent long hours working in the fields, while children often played near rivers and canals unsupervised. The Kappa became a symbolic guardian of dangerous waters. By giving danger a face, parents ensured their children would keep a safe distance. The Kappa was not random, it was carefully shaped to protect the community. Yet the Kappa is not purely evil. In many legends, if treated with respect, a Kappa can become helpful. It may assist farmers by controlling water flow, healing illnesses, or protecting villages from floods. This dual nature reflects how water itself was perceived, essential for life, yet capable of destruction. The Kappa is not a demon, it is water personified. One of the most uniquely Japanese aspects of the Kappa legend is its politeness. It is said that if a human bows to a Kappa, it will bow back out of courtesy, causing the water on its head to spill and rendering it powerless. This detail may sound humorous, but it carries deep cultural meaning. In Japanese culture, respect and etiquette are powerful forces. Even dangerous spirits are bound by social rules. Nature, like society, responds to how it is treated. The Kappa also reflects Japan's deep relationship with water management. As a rice-growing civilization, Japan relied heavily on irrigation systems. These canals brought life, but also danger. Kappa stories helped people respect water systems and approach them carefully. In this sense, Kappa can be seen as the spirit of irrigation, rewarding respect and punishing carelessness. Some researchers believe the Kappa legend may have originated from real animals such as otters, monkeys, or even deformed corpses of drowning victims. In low light and stressful situations, the human mind can transform ambiguous shapes into something terrifying. Over generations, these sightings may have evolved into the fully formed Kappa myth. Whether or not this is true, the legend served its purpose. Over time, the image of Kappa changed. In modern Japan, Kappa often appears as a friendly or comedic character in anime, manga, and local mascots. Many towns even have Kappa statues, not to ward them off, but to honor them. This transformation shows how fear gradually turns into familiarity as society becomes safer and more informed. However, the original meaning of the Kappa has not disappeared. Even today, Japan still records cases of drowning every year. Water remains unpredictable. In this sense, the Kappa still exists not as a creature, but as a reminder. It represents the dangers that lie beneath calm surfaces. From a modern perspective, the Kappa does not need to be real to be meaningful. Its power lies in its function. The legend taught children caution, adults responsibility, and communities respect for nature. Long before safety manuals and public awareness campaigns, the Kappa served as an ancient system of environmental education. The legend of the Kappa shows that myths are not always about believing in monsters. Sometimes, they are about understanding the world before science could explain it. The Kappa is not just a Japanese water spirit, it is a symbol of humanity's attempt to survive alongside powerful natural forces. Perhaps the real question is not whether Kappa ever existed, but why people needed it to exist. And as long as water remains both life-giving and deadly, the spirit of Kappa will continue to linger beneath the surface.